Smash Summit. We just saw Pew Pew You, who's sitting to my right,
What's up, guys?
Yep.
defeat Lucky 3-0. What a set. A little bit of randomness at the end.
A lot of randomness at the end, and a little bit of mom spaghetti on that last stock
Ooh,
situation.
yes.
From both parties.
Yeah. How did you feel about the set as a whole, and the ending? Any thoughts?
Well, I really only prepared for this set last night. I was watching a whole bunch of videos.
Yeah.
Really wanted to work on like my edge guarding. I'm sure SFAT, who was just sitting here, was explaining that.
Talked about it for a bit.
But yeah, I feel like the things that I looked out for in the videos that I watched yesterday, I was executing well.
Yeah.
Stopping his run-in shines.
How? What did you do to stop running shine?
Actually, I was doing a really weird late neutral air. I was jumping back and floating a little bit and then neutral airing. It wasn't like a typical
Dude,
jump
delayed
neutral air.
aerials are actually so
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah,
Delayed aerials are so sick.
definitely.
Also joining us is Tavakins.
What's
What's
up,
up,
Tav?
Tavakins?
That's kind of the meta with Run and Shine is, you want to do it to beat like really dash dance happy Marths because you're like, well, I just sneak in there. There's no short hop for them to react to. But if they put out a move, especially a hard to punish move like auto cancel neutral air,
Yeah.
it can really stop.
Actually,
it.
I wasn't doing auto cancel. I was doing it late enough that I was
L
just
cancel.
falling into it. But
Okay.
yeah, anyways, we have PPMD versus Swedish
Yeah, this is
Delight.
starting up.
Yeah,
I actually don't know that this is a great matchup for PP right now. Right?
Oh
Yeah.
my
Because
god.
like Swedish is like a pretty
Oh.
frustrating player to play against.
Right.
And PP has not seemed to be in top form.
No.
So
Also, he's been getting frustrated very easily. Is what
Yeah.
I observed.
Yeah.
Played him in a bunch of friendlies this morning, and he would like 2 or 3 stock me, but he would miss one little thing that he isn't used to missing, and he'd just start shaking his head and taking deep breaths. And so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Another interesting thing is this guy loves Marth versus Sheik. I really expected him to go Marth against Swedish.
So did
He
Swedish.
loves that.
Swedish-
So did Swedish. He asked me to play and help him practice for it.
he
Right.
does love the matchup,
Yeah.
or he just prefers it to this matchup.
I don't know. See, top 8 Evo, he fought against Plup, and Plup was Sheik, obviously, and he went Marth against that. He didn't go Falco.
Yeah, very comfortably won.
Yeah, so,
We've seen him go Marth and fare perfectly well against Mutaking time and time again.
yes.
So,
The nerve-wracking thing is if you're not playing well as Falco, you can just die. Whereas Marth, you have a little bit of leniency.
That's
so
true.
if you make a few mistakes on Sheik, you take 30, but you're not going to die.
Right.
But Falco always runs that risk.
Yeah, I don't know. I also expected PP to go Marth in this. I don't know. I'm just a huge fan of his Marth versus Sheik, and I know that he loves it, so I don't see any reason why he would go Falco, to be quite honest.
right.
Oh,
But,
could have been the double
Ooh.
dip. I suppose that he knew that she would have landed on stage.
right. I think so.
And Swedish at Big House 5.
Oh, beautiful
wow.
power shields.
He beat Westball.
Oh,
Wow.
my God.
This has been 3 actual just weird deaths from
Yes,
me, by the way.
this has.
He's definitely looking like me, dude.
He's because
Every time he messes up, I just feel like, oh yeah, I know what that's like.
Yep.
But I'm not used to seeing it happen to PP.
No, absolutely not. The
Um,
funny thing is, he looks in between the little mistakes. He looks
Yes.
pretty good,
Yeah. But then
right?
he just looks like Scar.
Then those huge glaring mistakes.
There's like missing text and just falling on the ground and
Yeah, falling flat.
Yeah, I don't know. I think something that's important for PP is just to take into account his mood.
Yeah.
He seems to be.
Oh.
Okay. Looks like he's gonna take it. Okay. Anyways, it seems like he's really moving well, but once again, those little mistakes.
Yeah,
Those are the kinds of things that can really get to Kevin.
absolutely.
and that's a big opening for Swedish. He's gonna do something annoying. Oh, PP overextends.
Ooh,
little
oh my
dangerous.
God.
Yeah, I'm
Kinda
definitely
playing-
playing super dangerous.
Kind
And
of
he gave
playing
up.
Swedish's game too.
Yeah. Okay, that might be it.
You can
Yeah.
Interesting. And I told Swedish.
Look at Kevin's face.
Yeah. I told Swedish yesterday. I told him, look, man, you have it in you to win this. I want you to play with no mercy.
yeah.
And to be honest with you, I'm not sure if that's what we're seeing.
Well, I think
It's hard to play with no mercy, dude.
I'm wondering if that moment is coming where it's like, oh crap, I might beat a really good player, and then he's starting to mess up.
Yeah. The good player. the
Like,
good
where you
player
But
get
there's
syndrome.
okay, so there is that, right? But there's the second part of it where it's like, you have sympathy for PP situation, right? And you don't. I don't know. If I was SUJ, I would have definitely. Even if I had SUJ's skill, I would have lost yesterday. Because
Yeah.
it's like I don't want to beat PP like
I
this.
know exactly what
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
that's
I
how
don't. I don't feel like I deserve to beat him like this.
Yeah,
But I don't
but
know.
I think you shouldn't. I mean, if you're a
No,
competitor,
you definitely shouldn't. It's
Yeah, you have to
disrespectful to your
separate
opponent.
from-
right,
Yeah.
and that's exactly what I told Swedish. I said you need to play really patient, and if you want, if you want to take this seriously, you know, you need to remember, like, yo, I'm gonna beat this guy.
But it's hard.
It's hard.
If I win, it means he loses.
Yep.
Smile didn't want anybody
Smile
to lose.
I was just thinking that.
What's so
I was
bad about
thinking that.
Smile?
Remember, dude, the talk on the beach?
Yeah, man.
You know the talk on the beach? Oh my god, dude.
But Swedish is definitely not Kazama in this situation.
Yeah, that's definitely
Absolutely
true.
not Kazama.
Absolutely not.
Okay, well, so we saw the switch. I definitely saw it coming after all those mistakes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys did as well.
I did.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about this Marth play so far, Kevin?
Honestly, looking a little sloppy in comparison to the Kevin that I'm usually used to
Yes,
seeing.
I.
Yeah.
Yes, I.
Tell me what defines PPMD Marth to you.
The dashing. I could say that so easily. It's his dashes. His dashes mixed with his rising forward air, and then the way that he finds the down tilt in the neutral. It's just the most beautiful thing, honestly.
And
Ooh.
right now, what are you seeing?
Well, this stock is looking great for Kevin right now. Last stock, not so much, and
Yeah, how did he even do that? Wave dash,
wasn't
turn
even-
around,
That was a
jab.
That was a mistake, but that mistake was so hard to do that I'm
It's like I
impressed.
can't even think about what the inputs were that he was going for that got turnaround jab.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you, he looks like
Beautiful-
Scar.
A beautiful ultra crispy turnaround.
Yeah,
jab, too.
sometimes I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna wave dash forward and jab, or and grab, and I get turnaround jab. I'm like, what is this game?
Yeah, how did that happen? Those are different buttons.
My controller has a mind of its own.
It just seems overall that top shape PPMD would have full control at all times.
Yeah.
I don't really quite see that here. I see Swedish getting out of situations that I think PPMD would contain otherwise.
We need to bring back SPPMD.
SPPMD, please.
He was probably looking. I think he was looking a little bit better when he was SPPMD.
Yeah. Back when he was Falco Master Craigasm, if you guys are here for that.
Go Master.
Yeah.
I was here for that.
I don't think I was.
Yeah, that was when he beat.
Feel left
That was
out.
when he beat Johnny.
The thing about
Oh.
Swedish is that he's not overly phased by overly patient play. He's willing to wait you out. So he's not going to panic as PPMD's dash dancing and like jump into the fray. He'll just stand his ground and wait.
Okay, so Tafo, who do you think wins in the neutral game for this? Because, you know, Sheik has needles, but Marth has that down tilt and seems to just have more range than Sheik.
Well, needles aren't that great because you can power shield wave dash down tilt and you have a lot of range. So even if you do it too close, you can get down tilted like that.
Yeah. Well, that was also just in a really unsafe range that he threw all of his needles from.
Yeah. So you have to be really careful. I think if the Marth is playing well, they should be winning neutral like 70% of the time. But Sheik's punish game works at all percentages, whether it's
Right.
an aerial, tilt, grab. They all are very strong components.
Oh,
Nice kill by PPMD.
he hit left on the yellow stick.
Oh, man. What a crazy input, especially in comparison to that turnaround jab.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Great
Nice.
finds from Swedish.
Swedish
killing at
delight,
80.
PogChamp.
Wait, why do people keep saying that he's got Mafia in his name? Were you just wrong, Tafo? Do
Someone
you think it
mixed
was
him up.
Swedish Mafia?
Someone
Swedish
mixed him up
House
with
Mafia? Yeah.
was
Swedish House Mafia.
It was a pun.
Someone mixed him. No, someone mixed him up with Irish Mafia.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what you were talking about. If I knew that that was a pun, I would have nominated you.
I totally forgot
Yeah.
about Swedish House Mafia.
You would have died.
But I didn't make that original pun. Someone
You
else
did. You said he even has it in his
Okay.
name.
Okay,
Here's the
this could
grab.
be huge, maybe.
I don't like how he went for tilt, but
Oh, this might-
apparently it's working.
Yeah, you kind of have to catch their jump after the tilt is the thing.
I mean, it felt like PP was actually offstage jumpless, and Swedish didn't really press the advantage.
Tournament winner.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
do.
death.
Ooh.
Absolutely death. Yeah.
Wrecked.
You got to be. I think he could have air dodged. I think he was close enough that he could air dodge. I really think he
Yeah.
should have tried it.
Yeah, I agree. There's just a danger, you know, for going for the platform when you recover as Sheik. You know, against most characters it's fine, but the deal is you're giving Marth free tipper space.
Oh yeah.
So
It's actually awful.
yeah, it is actually.
It's actually like
truly
maybe
awful.
go for the stage as your default.
Yeah,
There's little trixies that.
but he should. Yeah, he's alive. Oh, and there it
Same
is again.
situation.
Yeah, we're just
Same situation. Oh my god.
Wrecked.
PPMD
Good stuff by
break
PPMD
gas.
so far.
Just
I love the
missed-
sound of the tipper.
Yeah.
Oh, and there it is
Ooh.
again.
That was nice.
Yep.
That beautiful sound.
Yeah.
Ooh. Come to me.
Nice. That could have been a big punish for Swedish.
Yeah, he didn't get the dash attack he wanted, right?
He did not. Look, there's Swedish Cam up there.
Swedish Cam.
Swedish Cam.
So
Looking real crunk.
I'm getting a little nervous for Swedish because we're starting to see the desperation dash attacks come out.
Ah.
And I feel like PPMD is going to be very aware and bait that.
Yeah, desperation anything sounds like it'll just lose to PP
Oh,
like
yeah.
by default.
Yep.
And it feels like PPMD is more comfortable with what Swedish Delight's capable of doing, and he's just starting to outplay him more and more.
What is it, Scar? You're chuckling about
Scar's
something.
laughing about
Yeah,
I'm looking at the
Scar's-
top left, dude. Look at the top left right now.
Oh,
Scar
they
has
just
been dead
changed it.
silent for the last 30 seconds.
He's just so. I actually really respect that. He did look like he was just super like enjoying what he was doing, kind of right. Like it didn't look like the play that I've seen, but he looks a little bit more calm
Yeah.
in the face cam. Always want to see that from the top players.
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Because you want to see good play. At the end
Exactly,
of the day, we're all
yes.
here for good melee.
Oh,
Swedish really isn't getting that much off of his grab combos. He's really just getting a forward tilt, and then PP's just somehow slipping away from it.
Yeah.
And those are the desperation dash attacks that I was just talking about.
standard edge guard, regular get up. How do you like? How do you not up B such that you could just die from that? Is it all the spacing? Like when you picked up B?
Down tilted 6 times.
You're talking about for Sheik, right?
Yeah.
Ah.
Because like the best punish that I know of is just regular get up, and
Yeah.
then she is forced to go up, right, and then you just like knock her off again.
Wow. Flustered
Looking like
boys.
Alex 19.
Super flustered.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the first game was really close by, you know, obviously by some fluke. And
Yeah.
then the second game was actually looking really legit for
Yeah.
Swedish.
Yeah.
And then PP just completely ran away with it in the third game.
Yeah.
He definitely did. So that's 3 back-to-back 3-0s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. What do we have next?
Armada's-
Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah, this is probably not going to be a
SoCal
3-0.
special.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw Armada dismantle Alex 19. We saw Pew Pew U beat Lucky's ass after an intense night of studying.
Indeed.
And PPMD.
That's the fruits of studying. Yeah.
That
that's
is
a good
that
point.
is the fruits of studying.
For
You know what
sure.
Lucky was doing last night? Kicking it with us.
Yeah,
He was. He definitely was. He
probably
went to
just
bed pretty early,
drinking.
though.
Kicking it.
He went to
did.
bed pretty
He
early.
did.
I got to give it
See,
to him.
I didn't go to bed that early, but it was because I was studying videos. So.
Oh, you have Armada next.
Yes. Okay.
There
That's
you go.
that's a good one. That's one that I want to see
Yeah.
and play, obviously.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not really gonna see it.
Well, I will
so
see
much
it.
as-
You know.
You'll see it. You have to, because if you don't, you're at a severe disadvantage.
Yeah. Chances are I would lose if
Right.
I don't see what's happening.
PP was back there laughing. Like, lol, how did I win game 1?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Swedish kept it competitive, and the scoreboard will say 3-0. Why? And some people have commented, why is Swedish Delight in this pool? And he's actually a really good player.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for
Yeah.
sure.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. It's
Ju-
just also like I don't know. The East Coast players don't really have the spotlight anymore.
Not to the same extent.
Yeah. I mean, if you ask someone from Europe to name like some East Coast players, they would probably say the Moon and DJ Nintendo or something, and that might be it.
Yeah. I mean,
know.
yeah, we don't really talk about Florida when we talk about East Coast, right? East
Yeah.
Coast is like above, I guess, like Georgia and stuff, right?
Florida
Yeah.
feels like South.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
So
And then they're pretty much the only state in the South that has players, right? Florida. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Georgia has some up and come or hidden bosses.
Baca, right?
Yeah, Baka, Soft,
Soft.
Nika Boy. They're
Yeah.
pretty
Mm.
decent.
Where's what's his name? Drug
Drug
Fox.
Fox.
I think he's from-
Georgia.
Oh yeah,
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 he's Georgia.
I didn't
Atlanta,
know that.
The dirty.
Yeah, dirty.
Good stuff to PPMD.
Yeah.
Good show. I want to see more of his Marth, man.
I
I
do
actually
too.
feel like if I had to go back, for all the Marth players out there,
Oh yeah.
if I
new
had to
Marth
watch
player.
a PPMD Marth video that was going to blow my mind, what one would I watch?
You would watch 2 sets. You would watch Apex PPMD versus Leffen and
Okay.
Apex PPMD versus Armada.
Apex 2015.
Yes. Yes.
all right.
I watched
He
those
played
videos
Armada
religiously.
In Winners and Grand, or
I believe you played him in winners. And Armada went peach in some of the games.
which is the match that you're
was-
referring to, or the sets that you're referring to?
The one that I'm
specifically?
referring to is the grand final sets where
Armada win.
Armada went Fox.
Okay.
Yeah. And PP busted out the Falco 1 game, but then
Switched to
went,
Marth.
Yeah, went Marth for the rest of it.
Another
Cool.
set I would recommend? Apex 2014 Armada Mewtwo
Right.
King.
Oh.
Those FD matches where they went to
Mewtwo
Marth
King.
Ditto, and he went Marth Sheik and just obliterated with
Oh,
solid
you're
dash
saying
dancing.
PP Mewtwo King.
Yeah, PP
Oh,
Mewtwo
okay.
King.
Okay, it's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, those were really
I was
good.
hoping that
Those
you
blew
weren't
my
going to
mind.
say Apex 2014 PP versus Armada.
Oh, that was the slowest.
That was a slog.
Yeah.
I was there in person, waiting for it to end. PP
The
forward smash him.
I know, man.
Forward smash him. Keeps like forward tilting, forward
Down
throw.
throwing, and then just holding the stage.
Hit the
whole time.
yellow stick.
He had some opportunities in that he could have killed, but I mean, since then he's learned. Also, there's definitely an improvement.
He super duper didn't want to. Cactuar sitting right next to him, probably being like, "Yeah, you did the right thing." I'd have been like, "No, dude, you need to forward smash. I'm not sitting here for another 45 minutes."
You know, we really don't have that anymore, where there's the 2 players and then they have their coach.
The coach?
Yeah, the little
I miss
jump
the
man.
coaches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, we might be going into it right now.